How about now? Can you hear me, Golden Wolf? I don't know why my settings are shutting off like that. Should be good though. You guys should be able to hear me, hopefully. Let me know if you can hear me. Huh. What up, Miklo? Can you hear me, buddy? Make sure I got some sound here. Been talking, I don't think anybody can hear me. Yes, it did. Huge resistance. And I wonder why no one can hear me. What the hell is going on here? Oh, so you can hear me then? Do I sound clear? Do I sound loud? I don't know why it shut my mic off. I haven't messed with any of the settings on my OBS. Ridiculous. So, we're going to back up and go to the beginning. Welcome to DCA Adventure, guys. Sorry for the fuck up with the sound, but thanks for showing up for the mid-market cryptocurrency update. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. Trading is very risky. You guys know the spiel. Don't be trading the house. Don't be betting the house. I'm trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase Pro, Pancake Swap. I got my hands in a little bit of everything. Links for that stuff will be in the description. Join with my links. You guys are going to get very good deposit bonuses. My links are affiliate links. They're not referral links, so you're going to get a lot more bonuses with my links. If you're interested in stocks, hit up Firstrade. It is becoming my most favorite traded place. It's on mobile. You can use the desktop version. Sign up. Don't deposit anything. You will get a free stock. Sell that crappy stock. Buy some cryptocurrency. They do have crypto on there, and it's free trades. So it's pretty good there. Love it so much. You guys just seen the promo for DogeLord coffee and DogeLord apparel. Hit them guys up if you want some sweet crypto swag or looking for that great tasting coffee. And you are right, buddy. There is a huge head and shoulders. We're going to jump right into TradingView. Normally I go through CoinGecko, but since I screwed up that whole first part of my video, we're just going to jump right into the charts. Is the fire sale still on? And guys, I do believe that we have not even seen the worst of this dump yet. I still think that there is down movement. Doesn't mean that we cannot make money off of these pumps. In a bear market, guys, it's way easier to take a short leveraged position. And same with a bull market. It's easier to take a long leverage position. So basically what we're going to do here in the bear market, because we are technically in bear market cycle right now, we are going to look for these shorts. So we're going to let the asset pump naturally and make money for us all by itself. And we're only looking to short the tops or sell at the tops and force money on the way down. So when you're betting on it to go down, you're going to make money on the way down. Let it pump naturally by itself. If you're doing it just right, you can make your trading account work 24/7. I've been talking to you guys a lot about the 3-day chart on Bitcoin. If you are new and you don't have a TradingView account, make an account. Use the link in the description below. Make a free account. You don't need a paid account, paid subscription. Then join the DCA Discord. Link for that is in the description as well. You're going to join there. You're going to message me and you're going to say, hey, send me the free DCA moving average crossover tool, and that's what we're looking at right here with the purple, blue, and red line. This is a tool I've made for the Patreons. but I give this out to any of the free, or any to the new people that join our Discord, make a TradingView account. Dude, you're like spot on with those levels. Spot on with those levels. Now the 3-day death chart, or the 3-day death cross. So death cross is when the 21 or 50 moving average crosses under the 200. So whenever the blue line crosses underneath the red line, this is very bearish. Now, death cross, golden cross are technically used on a daily time frame, but you can look at this on a 3-day chart. I kept, for the last month and a half, we kind of just did a guesstimation on the trajectory of the moving averages, and we kind of crossed and seen where they were going to cross. I told you guys right around May 16th, we got like 5 or 6 videos of me saying May 16th, and boom, we did get that 3-day death cross on May 16th. We looked straight down, real big body candle on that 3-day chart. These candles may not look like these are big price moves, but remember guys, each candle is 3 days worth of trade action. So this is quite a substantial move here. Now in last week's video, we did draw these areas of support and resistance, but I just wanted to bring to light the 3-day death cross did happen, so keep that in mind guys. We're going to jump right back over to the daily chart here. We can see what happened a little bit better. So you can see that we did have a decent area of support down here, pretty significant. Bitcoin so far is respecting this area. You can see that we did dip under it. We did break it, but we did not close under it. Real good sign on a scalp trade when you're reading candles. This is on regular candles. You can turn this on Heiken Ashi. I advise, or I recommend that all new traders use Heiken Ashi candles. They help you trade the trend better. See how we get all the green, all the red. It's not all choppy like regular candles are. I use regular candles because open and closed prices are different from regular to Heiken Ashi. So if you want to be a little bit more accurate, use regular. But anyways, you can see that this doji candle right here, really big doji candle. So we come down to a bottom of a dump, and boom, we get a doji. What is doji? A doji candle means that the market is indecisive. Bears and bulls can't make up their minds. Usually means a reversal in the trend. So if you would have caught this, as soon as this candle would have closed, I'd have taken the buy. You would have got a nice little play out of here. You probably would have bought right around 29,000, and you could have sold right around 31,300. So you'd have done pretty good there. Not bad, right? That's not a bad trade. But if we break this area of support, guys, and this is very, very major. We've already busted the bottom of it. Now, I mean, I really can't drag the support down any more than what we have it. Let me get over here to the box and grab it. So right around in here is where I had the line. Technically, we have closed under support now, and now this support is acting as resistance. If we reject here on a daily, it's not going to be good, guys. This is do or die right now for Bitcoin. This is like so important right now that Bitcoin holds this price. But if we do break here, we're definitely going to come down here to that $20,000 area. Why are we coming down to that $20,000, $19,000 area? We're looking left on the chart, guys. There ain't nothing over there. Nothing here. Nothing to stop Bitcoin from taking a straight shot down to the top of the old bull market back in 2018. I've been telling you guys for months and months and months, even though it was a very unpopular thing to say back when we were way up here. I was telling you guys it was so super possible that we come down here and test this area. So the more time that plays out, the more sideways we go. It would be nice to consolidate a little bit and get back up above this box. Close back above 31,000. Really needs to happen. We've got to close above 31,000, and we need to consolidate, trade sideways for a few days, even a week, build up some momentum, and then try our shot at this next area of next significant area of resistance. Right? We're not looking at the small, stupid areas that don't really mean anything. We want to be watching the big stuff. So as of right now, this is do or die. Keep an eye on this. We might zigzag and maybe fall down to like 24,000, right around in there, 25,000. We might stop and take a little bit of a break there. But I don't think it's going to hold. This is the only little area we got right here at 25,000 until you get all the way down here to the 1920. And if we're looking at a monthly chart, you guys can see that 50-month moving average lined up really good back here on that $20,000 mark about 3 months ago when I was talking about this. If you go back 3-4 months into my videos, you'll see that I was talking about this, but very possible. Even on the monthly, it shows. So we hit $20,000, guys. In my honest opinion, that would be like the equivalent of buying back at 3,000, right? Back when Bitcoin went to 20K, dropped to 3K. That's kind of what this is going to be like here. I think 20K, between 20 and 12, 12 would be like a very good bottom. Why 12? 12 doesn't start our very good support. Support starts at 20. So, you know, we could stop around 20, 19, and then take off. People be very excited we get down that low. Or we may see way more panic. For anybody who's been in the crypto space since 2018, this is nothing for us. Like, I'm buying at 20. I'm not going to be scared at 20. I'm buying at 20. I'm buying at 19. I'm buying all the way down, right? When it comes to Bitcoin, it almost does not matter where you buy, as long as you're in somewhat of a decent area of support. But be watching for Bitcoin, guys. I'm calling $20,000 at least. We'll see that, possibly even 12. Depends on how bad it gets. We keep raising interest rates. The war keeps going on. Stuff keeps happening. Who knows what the market is going to do. I'm buying now. Hell yeah. What altcoins you holding? We'll take a look at some of them. What up, Mikkel? How you doing, brother? Let me jump over here, take a look at old Ethereum on Coinbase. I go to the daily chart. This was a lightweight bull flag. I was just highlighting this to show people that you can come 3/4 of the way down the flag post and it's still a valid flag. But you could also draw this in as a channel and play this as a breakout. So as soon as we broke the bottom of that channel, you would have sold or taken a leveraged sell position. And you'd be kicking ass right now on Ethereum. It does not look like I have my box of support set quite right. Go up a little bit more. Right in there. So right now we are hitting that box of support. We're looking left on the chart. This is the only significant area of support that we have right here. And it goes all the way down to this box. The bottom of the box right around $1,116, $1,117. If Ethereum fails here on the daily, definitely be looking for the bottom of the box. It'll probably zigzag a little bit, right? Probably zigzag a little bit. Notice too, guys, on a lot of the altcoins, especially on the daily chart, we have a lot of V-shaped recoveries where it makes a V pattern. And when we get those, they tend to go pretty high. They tend to go on pretty good runs. If they do go on runs, whatever assets you're looking at, you need to be spotting the next area of significant resistance. And most assets right now are lining up with your 50-day and your 21-day. And quite a few are also lining up on your 50-week and 21-week moving average, right? So by watching these moving averages, if there is resistance to the left side of that, you can best bet that that's where price action is going to go. That's where you should be thinking about profits. Oh, Matic. I know Matic's been going crazy. Mutable X, I like that. I like Crow. Ukami, I have not heard of that. We'll have to take a look at that. I'm going to go in here real quick, guys. I'm going to pull you the link to the DCA crossover script. Now, these are all kinds of different tools that we have for the Patreon. members. We'll go through and kind of look at some of them. Gaussian channel, logarithmic Bitcoin growth curve chart, DCA Bitcoin investor tool, DCA adventure candles. So this will tell you like dojis. It'll tell you bullish candle, bearish harami. It tells you all kinds of different candles. If you do not know what candles mean yet, this is a very good one to have. DCA trend volume accumulations. We got a fun little speedo here. This doesn't do shit, just thought it was cool. Crossover script that I'm giving you guys. What up, Glenn G? Long time no talk, buddy. Hope you're doing well, brother. This is a DCA reversal moving average, DCA adventure Alma support and resistance. Another one, pivot support and resistance. This is a personal script I made for a buddy of mine. This is Hassan's RSI top and bottom. Another top and bottom. True market structure. This goes through the structures and shows you, pretty much tells you if they're bearish or bullish. So there's all kinds of tools. If you join the DCA Patreon group, join my tier trading with the view, you're going to get access to all this stuff. Like if you don't know how to draw the Fibonacci, DCA Fib, put it on there for you automatically. You don't have to know how to draw it. Here's one of our best scripts right here, the DCA oscillator. Has all kinds of different tools mashed up in one. But I'm going to grab this link up here to the moving average script, and we're going to post it. Any of you new people, go make an account on TradingView using the link in the description. You can use the free subscription. You do not need a paid one. Once you make an account, come back here, click that link. Click the little star that says Save to Favorites. And when you go into your TradingView account and you look up Bitcoin, you're going to go to your indicators. You're going to hit Favorites. And then, boom, that very first one that you selected is going to be on there. Glenn, how is the mining coming along, buddy? Ready to dip. Might be a false rally, but it will dip. That's right, Miklo, that's right. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not butchering your name. But you're absolutely right. And that's usually how it happens in the bear markets. We usually get these nice run-ups, and we get everybody excited, and then the floor falls out. And that's, you know, you got to be doing what the smart money is doing. And after years and years of doing this and staring at charts, it kind of just clicks in my head now what we should be doing, what we should be looking at. But at the same time, if you do not have the time to sit in front of the chart and play it out, it can make it really, really hard. I've been scalp trading the crap out of Luna, which we will look at that later on. Go back to the weekly on Ethereum. Very possible Ethereum goes down to the 200-week moving average. And again, just like Bitcoin, Ethereum is going to go down and probably hit the top of the 2018 bull run, which was right around $1,356 on Ethereum. So be looking for this, guys, especially the farther down into this box of support we go. This is a pretty significant area on the weekly, so we may bounce around for a couple days here and then down. But we want to stay in this box. As long as we stay inside the box and we just, you know, we bounce around in here, we will be okay. Ethereum is a little bit different on Bitcoin as far as Bitcoin. If we hit the top, we still got a pretty good ways from the top down all the way to 12K, where we're going to dig into some good support. Ethereum is not like that. We break down to this 200-week moving average, and it goes below this. It closes under the 200-week. There ain't shit there to hold us back up. Probably hit 792, 800, right around there first, before dropping all the way down to like 425. I'm not saying this is going to happen, guys. I'm just telling you it's possible. And in my opinion, just from the years of watching this work, it would not surprise me to just see a very big wick down to that area, and then it pops back up. Best believe I would take a buy at the 200 week. If it does get down here, I will take a buy opportunity there. We shall see. But Ethereum and Bitcoin chart pretty much reading the same, you guys. Look at the head and shoulders. So you got your, oops, get my marker. You got your right shoulder, you got your head, and you got your left shoulder. And then boom, drop. Same with, you can kind of call this a little head and shoulders. A little oddly shaped. And remember guys, these patterns don't have to be perfect like some other technical analysis that we do, like harmonic patterns. You know, them damn near got to be perfect. Head and shoulders do not. They can be ugly as shit and still play out. A lot of times on head and shoulders, I see them do the opposite. So here's your shoulder, here's your head, here's your other shoulder. You know, if we're saying this is our shoulder, well then boom, we ended up pumping after that shoulder and then down. Jump right over here to cake because I love it so much. I know Mikkel loves it too. I don't know if he's still holding, but last week I told you guys we drew this huge ass pennant in here. Remember this last week? Drew this huge pennant in here, and where they crossed, it was right around 326 at the time, I think, when I did it in my video last week. It's very possible we go down to this mark and we bounce, and that's exactly what happened. We went all the way down to 330, and boom, it bounced right there. This is where I bought. I bought right here. I was at the computer, at my charts. I was able to pick up 100 cake at I think it was like 328 is what I got mine at, 327. So I got it literally right at the bounce. For cake, I'm looking for a rebound back up to at least $5.92, $6, somewhere right around in there. Why am I stopping? One, we know that when we are under the 21 moving average, it's acting as support. Two, we're looking left on that chart. We do got a significant area of resistance, so it's very possible that we stop here at that 21, right around $6-ish, right around in that area. So if you're holding cake, you're on Pancake Swap like we do, be watching this. It was Mikkel. It was a damn lucky snag, and the only reason why I did it was because we were dumping when I was doing the video. It was coming down. I mean, it was that next morning that it hit the spot that I charted. So it's kind of like, man, I'm just gonna chance it, and we're gonna take our buy right here. And I did get lucky. So I'll tell you what, buying 100 cake was a lot less painful than buying 100 cake when it was $10. You know. Oh man. Is it on right now? I thought mine still said soon. I'll have to check that out. If so, Mikkel, I think we need to pull our cake together this time and then just split what we win. Because it'd make a lot more than just burning transaction fees for the both of us, you know what I mean? We could probably get away with spending like $20 in transaction fees and then still land hopefully in the top 100. But you got to be inside the Patreon group to know the tricks of the trade. Yeah, I registered as soon as I seen it. But if you guys want to know how we win these trading competitions on Pancake Swap, you got to get in that Patreon group, and we'll let you in on the little secret on how we do this. It's not as hard as you think. And almost every single trading competition that exchanges and everything else do can also be won by this little trick that we know. But yes, I did register, and hey, I think, do you know for sure if they went mainnet, or are they still beta on the game? Because I did a download, I actually downloaded the game, and it wouldn't let me play it. I still had to do it through my browser. It was weird. But I played a lot when it was in beta, and I mean, I was racking up I don't even know how the hell you say it. But it's a sweet little mining game. You mine, and you get different stuff, and you upgrade, and you can buy different plots and go to different worlds, and it's a pretty slick giddy up. Mines of Darnia or something. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. We'll take a look at Luna to BUSD real quick. I'm sure some of you are very sick and don't even give a shit about this, but actively trading it, been trading the shit out of this on a 1 minute chart. Any of my guys that know me know that I never trade on a 1 minute chart. I never even hardly look at a 1 minute chart unless I'm looking for an entry or an exit. But been trading it a lot with this. Luna right now is just like SHIB as far as being able to throw in $100 and turn that $100 into $200 within minutes. As long as you're doing this right. But 1 minute charts, you can draw these big breakout patterns in here. And maybe we'll get lucky and get to watch one live on stream right now, how this works out. Pretty much is a falling wedge right here. If this breaks the bottom of the wedge, you would sell. If it breaks the top of the wedge, you're going to buy. What up, DogeLord Coffee? What up, what up? You never played, Mikkel? What the hell, dude? We're about to go in there and crush a trading competition. You've never even played their game before. Boom, right there, you're selling. See what happens. Now remember, guys, on a higher time frame, this works out a lot better. The move is a lot stronger. On a minute time frame, I mean, it can go up and down and through that pattern very quickly. A daily time frame, let's say this, let's just pretend for a second this is a daily chart. As soon as it breaks the bottom, 90% of the time, it's going to keep going. So we'll see what happens here. We'll just watch this for another minute or two and see if we close underneath of that pattern. If we close underneath the pattern, then that trend line then turns into resistance. So then we're going to be watching the retest of that. Which it does look like we got quite a bit of support over here on a 1 minute chart. So you constantly got to have that in your head. Like, this is a 1 minute chart. These moves are not that significant. The indicators are not as strong. Your patterns are not as strong. So just keep all this in mind. Now see, we broke the pattern. We didn't close outside of it. We end up coming back in. And you always put your stop loss in the middle of the pattern, because if it comes back, it goes all the way through the pattern. Boom, just like it is right now. All the way through. The goal is to always acquire more cake. That is right. That is right. Yep, there we go. Probably hit that little 21 right there on the minute and then stop. These are the 80-20 trades, man, 80-20. But I'd much rather trade the breakouts on a higher time frame. There's just not enough information on a daily chart. You know, this is what you got. When they relisted Luna, they relisted it with BUSD only. As far as I am aware, you cannot get Luna, at least on Pionex or any other main exchange, unless you have BUSD. Now, if you're using like Terra Luna Chain, I'm sure you can do it a different way. Wow, we just watched a daily candle go from green to red. Hopefully she bounces somewhere down here. Take a look at old Matic. I really liked Matic, but I don't know what the hell's going on with it. It seems pretty dead here lately. To me, it's looking like it's trying to make a floor. I'd still be watching for 43 cents ish, right around in there. We don't have resistance again until 73. 73 starts really good resistance all the way up to 86. So that's going to be the area to beat. We'll go ahead and draw a box in there, so that way next week when we look at this thing, we'll see if our trading idea worked out. And remember, guys, you can layer the support, you can layer the resistance, right? And what I do is I have my favorite toolbar, and I got these call out labels down here. So if you go to your text and you go to the little arrow over here and you click it, you're going to scroll down here to price label. and you're going to star it, and you're going to star your call out. Now that'll put it in a favorite toolbar down here. Now you can grab this toolbar and put it wherever you want to. That way you can just grab your call out, and what you do is you find your crosshair, and I like to go right across. So if I'm looking at this top of this box, I go right across, click it, boom. Top of that box is at $1.04, right? I'm gonna grab it again. We'll go to the middle top box. Boom, that's 88 cents. Bottom of both those boxes is at 74 cents. Get in the habit of doing this. If you are actively trading an asset, you need to be able to look at this at a glance and know exactly what you should be doing, exactly what is happening. All kinds of head and shoulders throughout this. Got one here, got one here. But definitely be looking for a pop-up back up to at least 87, and I think it'll probably have trouble there. Like I said, guys, overall, right now I'm bearish short term. I still think we have down movement to go. I still think Bitcoin hits 20K. I still think it does. And then we're going to see there. We'll be talking again at 20,000. Like, what's going on here? Is it going to go down to 12? Luna, wormhole, BEP20. I use Binance Smart Chain to trade Luna. That's how I'm doing it, Mikkel, but I'm only doing it through Pancake Swap. I need to get with you and see what you're doing. Is it still profitable to do it? It's almost like an arbitrage, kinda, right? I know Colin Talks Crypto was doing a really good arbitrage trade, and then I haven't seen him post for a while. But he was one of the biggest Luna fanboys I know of, other than Mike Novogratz, who just recently got a Luna tattoo on his arm. Oh man. And then rug pull. I mean, it's freaking crazy. The whole thing's crazy. I've never ever seen a crypto go to zero and then come back at 3,000% in not even 24 hours. I was down $600, and then I was up $600 in less than 24 hours. So, I mean, it was absolutely crazy. This is why I love crypto. Sometimes you get burned. Sometimes you do really good. There's been several times where we have found loopholes with certain chains and was able to take advantage and make some extra money, right? Because that's why we're all doing this. We're doing it for the monies. I don't care what anybody says. There ain't no way you love XRP that much that you believe that it's going to work, right? Totally, DogeLord, totally. And that's why I'm trying to stress to people, like, don't get scared. Do not freak out. This is a buyer's market. If you're contemplating selling right now, then you're the problem. You're the herd. You have herd mentality. You have weak hands. You got paper hands. I promise to you guys, if you're freaking out, just chill out, sit back, DCA all the way down till this fucker bounces. Because when it bounces, it's going to bounce hard. Bitcoin historically, you know, we're double, tripling our moves every time, every bear market. As soon as we flip to bull market, you know, we're skyrocketing. So I think this next time we're going to have a chance to hit the 100,000. Very surprised we didn't hit it, but the biggest reason why I think we didn't hit 100,000 this year was because there's too many people anticipating it. And why in the hell would the smart money do that? Why would smart money let you keep buying Bitcoin this whole time thinking it was going to go to 100K, right? They're not going to do that. And smart money's definitely not going to want to buy a $100,000 Bitcoin. Why not drive this shitter down to 12K or 20K and buy a whole bunch more? And then run it up. And then wreck the retail investor again. Right? Rinse and repeat. So all you got to do is kind of get up in there with the whales, with the smart money, right? Sounds easy. Sounds super easy. Easy peasy. No, but for real, don't be freaking out. Don't be selling all your stuff at a loss. Stay even keeled. Keep your head on straight. Right now, more than ever, this is the best trading time. So right now, more than ever, if you're wanting to learn how to trade, this is the time to do it. This is the time to do it. Get into the Patreon group. We can get you the basics. Spot, like, trading can be super easy once we show you a couple key things to constantly be looking at and noticing, and you're going to be able to put it together a lot easier. I promise. It doesn't have to be hard. But if you're one of them YouTubers that want to put 452 different indicators on here and all kinds of flashy, blinky shit to make you all confused and make it look like it's very complicated and hard and like you need that person, then by all means, you know. Over here at DCA, we just try to do things simple, keep it simple. Let's take a look at the weekly on Matic. Ew. About to get a bearish cross here on the weekly. 21 is going to cross under that 50-week moving average. So it would not surprise me to see it back down here into the 40-cent area. And see here on the weekly how we got all these little candles right here. This is how you know something's getting ready to happen. We're consolidating. We're building momentum. It's about to pop off. And let's get DCA power tool upgraded. We're going to pull that on here and we're going to see what the vitality looks like with our tool. Oops. Show EMA ribbon. Okay. So our EMA ribbon, when the bands contract and get real tight like they are here, we're getting ready for a price explosion to the downside, to the upside. It doesn't tell you where it's going to go. This is for you to know and make an educated decision. Like, hey, price action is about to come. What's the probability of it going down? What's the probability of it going up? Make your educated decision there. But usually when the bands contract like this, they blow apart. And when they blow apart, that's when we get the huge moves. It'll show it a little bit better on a daily time frame. So like we recover here, it printed a triangle saying that the bands have recovered, they are contracted, get ready for price action. Boom, the bands expand, and then that's when you get all this price action down. So basically on a daily time frame for Matic, we're going to wait till these bands close back up and get tight, and then we're going to be ready to take our move there. Let's turn on the DCA oscillator. This is another one of the main tools that you're going to get if you join the Patreon group. DCA oscillator is printing a small bottom here. Now it does have a root trigger wave right here for the Patreons that use this tool. We do have a root wave here, and we do have a trigger wave. Our trigger wave is bigger than the root, and we got two buys on both the bottoms there. You can see that momentum clipped off here as well, and that got you right here at this candle. So if you would have had this script and you would have bought at the dot, you'd have bought that candle, you'd have bought right around 62 cents, and you would have taken profit right around 73 cents, 72 cents. Why would you have taken profit there? Your band is hitting, so you know when you're under your band that your EMA ribbon is acting as resistance, and then you're looking left, guys. Resistance, resistance, resistance everywhere. What up, MC? I appreciate the hell out of you, man. Appreciate you for listening. Glad you're loving it. Hope you're learning. I did see that for Luna, the guy that's behind the UST stablecoin. I guess there's a few people that are, I think over in India, I want to say, that are they're putting a lawsuit out on them. They're gonna try to get some of their money back. And you know that this whole Luna thing, I mean, yes, it hurt some of the big players, but it hurt the retail guy. It hurt us the most, right? It hurt the little guy the most. Especially for people who had no clue like what all that meant, like what it meant for a stable coin to depeg. If you didn't know what that meant and you just seen it dumping, you know, one minute you see Luna at $120, the next minute you see it at 30, you're like, man, that's a hell of a deal. So you buy a bunch at 30, and then it goes to 0, right? Bastards. Take a look at Crow. I did chart Crow yesterday for the guys, because yesterday I was at a ball game. I was at a late ball game. I didn't get home till late, so I just put a message in the Discord saying if you guys wanted some stuff charted, let me know. And they had Crow posted in there, so Crow looks like a lot of the other coins. This was a breakout trade we drew in a long time ago. You see what happens when it breaks the top of the pattern. This is where you're buying. You're buying the breakout. You're going to put your stop loss back in the middle of the pattern and let it ride. So you would have bought right around the 41 cent. You'd have taken your profit right around 50 cent. Why are you taking profit at 50 cent, Jay? Because we're looking left on our chart and we're getting the story. What's the story telling us? Shitloads of resistance. Old support turns into new resistance to the right of the chart. And it lines up perfect, guys. Right there. It's plain as day, right? Boom, all that resistance. And you stop there. So, it doesn't always stop at the significant area of resistance. Sometimes we get a lot more volume. Sometimes there's way more momentum. And we push up to the next level. But it's safer to take your profit when you can take your profit. Especially if you're just trading. If you're investing and trading are two completely different things, okay? Investing, you want to be buying low, you want to be selling high, in the same regards as the trading. But with trading, we're selling the whole bag. We're not trying to keep 25% of the bag in case we get a moonshot. We're selling all of it. So when we buy it all, we're buying with our whole account, we're selling the whole account. At least that's how I'm doing it. MC says, still learning, need to rewatch your older streams. There is quite a few I need to go back in and redo, like the DCA oscillator video and stuff like that. I need to go in and make updated versions of it, but be looking for a retest on Crow at least to the 25 cent mark. Why the 25 cent? 21 is right there as resistance, so it's very possible. But that's not a significant area. There's really nothing over there holding us until we get to 27 to 33. So 27 to 33, and that's not even that big either. I would probably feel more comfortable saying right around 37 to 40 cents is going to be a good area to take a profit on Crow. And you can see down here on the oscillator that the momentum wave is just doing all kinds of crazy stuff, so I don't trust it quite yet. We are way down in the oversold area. It has printed the dots down here for oversold. I wouldn't trust it. I'm not trusting anything yet as far as my investment bags. I'm going to wait until we drop a little bit. It does not hurt to DCA buy for investment bags, right? What up, ABMNS Production? How you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm going to take a look at XLM real fast, and then BNB. XLM was another one that I charted yesterday. Said it was possible that we'd get a retest up here to the 21, and we drew these boxes of resistance. Yesterday when I drew the chart, we were right here at this green candle. Today we have since rejected off that resistance and came down. Yeah, it's probably going to go back down to 10 cents. Anywhere from 12 to 10 is a pretty good area of support. We do got a decent little bit over here at 12. So it's this one's got all kinds of layers. You just have to draw your layers in and watch as it goes down. Not doing too shabby. Not doing too shabby. Wishing that I had way more money to buy way more of these cryptos that are on sale, right? Currency.com, never even heard of that place, but we'll go ahead and look at it. Don't like it, has no info for BNB. I'm going to take off the EMA ribbon because it's too noisy. One thing that you guys are going to learn with trading, especially doing charts and TA, the less crap you got on the screen, the more simpler and easier it is to read. You don't need all the fancy bullshit, right? You don't need it. That's big part of the reason why I've made the tools that I've made, like what I got down here and what I have up here. So you can totally go in and customize these and do anything you want with these and have them read. So if you use Heikin candles, you can turn on Heikin analysis for this script up here. You want buy sell buttons, boom, it's going to tell you where to buy and sell in scalp trades. My recommendation, do not go off the buy and sell tabs. You can turn them on, you can look at them, you can whatever you want. Don't buy and sell off of them, right? They're not accurate. It's about the most non-accurate thing that I have on this tool. I've tried so many different variations of open and close and how to calculate these buy-sell signal as far as the tabs. And I can't get these things to code in and line up with any of my other stuff. So if you want to have them on just to see, cool. I recommend not to use these. But you can go down and you can change this thing where instead of the oscillator, you can make it so it runs just off money flow index, RSI, stochastic RSI. There's so many different things. Use Windsring module for buy and sell signals. So if you click this off, click that on, this is going to give you a lot more buy and sell. This is using this on, it will help make it a little bit more accurate. If you use those. This is a suggest take profit on RSI oversold and overbought. So I mean, sometimes it'll pop stuff up, sometimes it doesn't. Show money flow flips. Now what the money flow flips are, when money flow on the oscillator down here, our money flow is this red wave and this green wave. I like to call this smart money. This is what smart money is doing. This is smart money indicator. So when the smart money goes from a green wave to a red wave, it points, or it prints an orange triangle. It's supposed to be red, but it prints an orange triangle. When it goes from red to green, it prints a green triangle and lets you know that, hey, it's switched. CPU reaches 7. Ooh, dang, dude. You still on RTM, Golden Wolf? I think mine, I'm mining Bitorium right now on my CPU, and I think the hottest it's gotten so far is 20 degrees, or 20C. But I am running a water cooler on it. And oh man, check this out. I did break open all my cards and did the thermal paste on it, and I didn't break anything. Which I was scared. I get scared to do any of that stuff. Unless I got Mikkel to hold my hand to do anything like that. I don't like doing it. But it was just too hot, and I just said, screw it, might as well try it. And then I finally got my BIOS switches figured out. For the longest time, like, I BIOS flashed a couple of my 570s, and they have a switch. But every time I booted up, it still would not take that BIOS. It was like it was stuck on the stock, but finally got them working, so now they're all at 30 mega hash right now, 29 and 30. And then the one graphics card I got the monitor plugged into, it will only do 28. If I do anything else to it, it freaking crashes the whole rig. It's bullshit. Bullshit. All right, so BNB, not looking so hot. Does have its significant area down here. 222 would be the bottom, and the start of that support is going to be right at 282, 283 ish. Break below 282, or no, break below 250, and a close below 250 is going to be bad news for BNB. Oh god. So if we close under 200, if we close under $200 on BNB, This thing is going to crash all the way down to the 40s. Oh my gosh, even 30s, low 30s. Could you imagine, you guys? Could you imagine? I mean, it's so close. It's so close. You could have almost said double bottom. Boom, there, boom, there. But still, man, that's scary. That is scary looking on BNB. There's just nothing there. There's nothing to the left. There's no story, you guys. The story is missing. It's missing. There's supposed to be all kinds of stuff right here. You know? All kinds of candles to make us some good support. But I don't think it's going to happen. I did not mine a single RTM. I don't trust the project, which wallet can't even been built properly on GNU-Linux. It already shows the skills of the development team. You do got a very good point. Got a very good point. I've since moved from RTM. Like, I got in on RTM when it first started, so I mean, I made a decent little chunk at first, and then my earnings went way down, like 80-90% down, where I went from making 200 to 300 coins a day to making 10 a day. So I jumped off RTM, watched a couple Rabid mining videos. He was doing Bitorium at the time, so I jumped over and did Bitorium, started that. And, you know, I'm off of that. But what I'm getting ready to do now is install 240 in my breaker box. All I got to do is get the wire. I've already ordered the breaker and everything. I got to get on and have my mining buddies get me the sweet outlet thingy to hook up to it so I can see exactly what I'm pulling out of my wall. But yes, I'm going to do that so I can cut my electric bill in half. But then I also have a really nice grow tent that I want to stick the rig in and pipe everything into the chimney. That way, one, it gets rid of the noise, and then two, the heat. Because, like, my first rig, I never, ever even had to think about heat. Because it was just a bunch of 1050 Ti's, right? Them things don't put off no heat, don't put off no power. So I never really noticed it. But now with this bigger rig, like, I really notice it. For one, the server PSUs make this crazy loud, high-pitched whining noise that seems like I have tinnitus, I think. Because I constantly hear this high-pitched, loud ringing noise, but I love it. Wife hates it. That just means to me everything's working right. But yeah, I'm going to put it in the tent. I have a really nice tent, and I have really nice exhaust fans and everything for it. I got the whole setup, so. Do you do any kind of CPU mining? ABMNS, LMNOP production? ABMNS production. You got a YouTube channel? If you do, I want you to post it. I wondered what the ringing is that I hear. What's really funny is I never even noticed it until the wife said, I can't even stand to be in the basement. That thing is so loud. And I walked down the basement like, oh, man. Being a welder fabricator, I'm always doing loud stuff anyway all the time, like grinding and beating stuff with sledgehammers. And I never wear earplugs like I should. So I do have like a tinnitus where I do have a constant ring in my ears, so I really did not notice it until she brought it to my attention. So I had to concentrate for a second and was like, oh yeah, that is pretty damn loud. It's pretty loud. Now, I have not done any research into my server power supplies, but I got them off Parallel Miner. But those things they can run off 240, right? Like, I'll be able to run this and then just buy the adapter from my power supplies and hook those right into 240, correct? Golden Wolf, I sit in a server room all day and my ears are ringing right now. Yeah, dude, I couldn't imagine being in a room full of them damn things. I only have 2 and they're loud. But it was like the best decision ever getting those power supplies. Like, it's, you can just tell it's way better than using ATX power supplies. Okay, you can call me Cedric. Perfect. I have FPV Drones YouTube channel, but I haven't posted anything since 2 years. LOL, I'm an XMR CPU miner. Yes, I have mined quite a bit of XMR with my CPU, my 3600. That was, Nem and Mikkel got me set up on. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them because of that. Yes, you can, and they should tone down when you do that. I'm definitely going to try it, Mikkel, just for the electric alone, you know, just because it will cut it in half. But I have to do all kinds of weird stuff. My box is not quite set up exactly how I need it. So there's actually 4 15 amp breakers that I'm going to have to combine into 2 15 minis, and then that'll leave me 2 empty spaces to put the 240 leg in there. And then obviously run my wire and stuff, and then get with one of you guys about where to get that outlet with the 3D printed plastic box and all that good stuff. I'd like to get one of those and maybe have a DCA box for it, you know. GMT's been doing some weird stuff here. I do believe they're on Coinbase. Let me see here. Yeah, there ain't enough info really to do anything with GMT. Anything else you guys want to look at? We are almost at that hour mark. I don't want to screw up the YouTube algo. Golden Wolf, you have 120k RTM and iNodes, 90 coins a day. That's badass, bro. I only have like maybe 5 grand in iNodes right now. What up, Tanes? How you doing, brother? Well, Golden Wolf, you should probably send me just 100k of those RTM. That way you have an even 20k, right? Just send me 100k of them. I'll put them in iNodes. Gala. You can send Firo there now? I've never even heard of that. What is that? Like, you can send it to iNodes? What the Sam hell? So I did order this really sweet mouse. It's got a 10 button layout on the side of it. So I'm going to be able to hotkey all of my indicators, all my tools. This whole toolbar will be hotkeyed onto my mouse. So I'll literally be able to just hit the button and have that tool instead of having to come down here and click all this crap all the time. Like right now I'm using an ergonomic mouse where your hand is sitting vertical and you barely have to move to like get around your screen. And I'm also thinking of a 60% keyboard too. Trading, I don't use the keyboard as much. You know, a simple USB number pad would really be the only thing I need, that and the mouse. I don't need the whole keyboard, but I'm trying to get the desk cleaned up a little bit. I'm gonna have to buy a new DCA mouse cover. Mine I've had for about a year and I've already destroyed it. Tanes, doing okay here. Thinking about taking down one of my flux nodes and making a few. What is this new coin? Firo. I've never even. It's the same interface. Well, where do I get this coin? I mean, is it a CPU coin or what? What is it? Gala, Mikkel. Gala. Gala is recovering nice until we hit that box of resistance. We've been following this trend. I drew this trend in the other day. I think yesterday, actually, when I think I charted this yesterday for the guys in the Discord. But so far, we're following this trend line. I need to get a break back up above there. Not that much info for Gala, so this would be like bottom, right? I don't think Gala's been any lower than it is right now. So this is it's a pretty good steal. Cedric, inodes. Oh, the closed source platform which allows you to stake RTM on a third-party wallet which private keys have belong to you. Sounds like a thriving plan. Oh, you're killing me, Cedric. You're killing me. Oh, it's the same as Ravencoin algorithm almost. Ah. So what you're telling me, Golden Wolf, is if I want it to get even hotter in my basement, to go ahead and jump on that. Zcoin, okay. Alright, Cedric, Zcoin. I'm going to have to check this out. Is it, I wonder if we can go over here to the weekly real quick. Mikkel, there's not very much info on Gala. I'm sure if I found a different place that had it. But draw this trend line in on the daily and be watching this sucker. As soon as we break that trend line, break the top of it, be taking that buy. And then obviously you want to be watching that box of resistance, which isn't very significant. So if it broke this, we definitely got a chance probably to run back up to 13, all the way up to 18. But listen, okay, Mikkel and Cedric, you guys listen here for a goddamn minute. Alright, me and Golden Wolf and Taines are only doing this shit so we can hurry up and sell it real quick and make bitcoins or something else cool, right? I don't think for 1 second Golden Wolf believes in RTM and what it's going to do. I don't think he's... I think he's mining it to sell that shit. At least that's what I'm doing with it. I'm going to wait till it goes to the freaking has a moonshot in the next bull run, and then I'm going to sell it. Especially right now, man. You're mining that stuff when it's at such a low. Just like I am with like Ethereum Classic and everything else that we're mining, right? Mining at the low. But no, I totally understand about the not your keys, not your crypto. I mean, I get it. Wow. Be aware, Fyro is pissed against miners. They are set to change their block rewards. Why would they be... But why, though? Why would they be mad at the miners? That's how their whole freaking network works. If it wasn't for the miners, they wouldn't be doing shit. You know what I mean? But miners, they're only going to get 25% of the block reward, and then the master nodes will get 45% of the block reward, right? Is that what I'm thinking? Oh, you can buy this on dang old Binance, huh? I'm gonna turn off. That's crazy. Okay, so let's draw us in some boxes here. Obviously, our first big area is gonna start probably right in there. Get a call out. What is the use case of this coin here? That's right, Taines. I believe in Flux. That's about it. RTM, hoping that it shoots up. What about Bitcoin? You believe in Bitcoin? Ah. Because miners centralized the network hash rate on the pool for a long time, 2 miners, which caused multiple 51% attacks. Flock pool. Didn't Flock pool do that same thing with RTM? I haven't even looked at block pool statistics in a long time, but I know that they had like 80% of the hash rate. But that's crazy, Cedric. That's crazy. Yeah, Taines is kind of why it's, you know, buy Bitcoin wherever. You'll do good eventually. So the high on this coin was, holy hell, $25.30. What is a block reward on this? Is it worth solo mining? Did get a big buy signal right down here on the 14th of May. Hey man, you know, it only takes that one stupid thing to happen, you know, where a blockchain either takes off and gets pumped up crazy because of a 51% attack like Ethereum Classic, or the opposite. Like, for real, I think the Luna and UST, I think there's something fishy. I feel that there's something fishy going on there. I feel like that the people running Luna, you know, all these big time crypto whales, they all talk. They all know when shit's about to be dumped. They know when stuff's going down. I just feel like there's something that we're not being told. Like, they straight rug pulled, and yeah, big deal. They have been, you know, putting stuff out on Twitter saying that they're working on a problem and not just straight ghosting everybody. But that's what you would do, right? If you wanted to keep everybody calm, cool, and collected. I just think there's something screwed up. I think they did it on purpose. I don't think that the devs and any of those, I don't think they lost a single dollar. I think, if anything, they were in on shorting the shit too. What up, Dig Deep Miner? Long time no see, buddy. Appreciate you. Fyro is a privacy GPU mining coin. They are set to create their own DeFi ecosystem and also NFTs. You can find a lot of info on that. I'm going to check them out, Cedric. I've never even heard of them till today, till you guys have said something. So I might try it out. Might try to mine it and see what happens. The only thing that sucks with, like, you know, changing what you're mining is then you got to go get a wallet and you got to go do this and go do that. And Mikkel got me set up on Ethereum Classic from the very beginning of my mining journey, and that's what I've stuck with ever since. I've been mining that nonstop. I haven't changed. Well, no, that and Ravencoin. I did Ravencoin for a few months too. But I realized that it was just too hot for my stuff, and I'd rather do Ethereum Classic while I can. I think 2023, and then the DAG size goes up to 6 gig. Or 2025 maybe. I don't know. Somewhere in, I think I got like 2 years left on the cards I have right now, according to their time frame. That could get, you know, chopped down, or it could get stretched out. Who knows? But alright, you guys, we were way past, well, we're not way past, but we are past the hour mark. Just mined a Zelcore wallet. Yeah, because you can add any asset on there, right? So you can add Fyro, whatever the hell you call it on there. You know what? I have a little chunk of something in Zelcore wallet, and I have not looked in there for months. I better check that out. But thank you guys for coming very much. I appreciate y'all very much. And if you guys want to learn how to trade, get into that DCA Patreon group. 25 bucks a month. You guys are going to get all kinds of tools. You're going to get all kinds of signal channels, all kinds of good stuff going on. You don't want to miss it. Definitely tune in. I usually do my videos on Tuesday. We're starting to wind down the end of ball season here. So hopefully we'll be back to Tuesday. Last couple weeks I had to do it on Wednesday for late games, but hopefully that'll be slowing down here a little bit. But hit me up in the Discord if you guys are looking at trying to trade something. You want a second opinion on the chart, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to help you out and look at it. I'd rather look at it and tell you my opinion than you just go in blind and buy something and start losing right off the rip. So please just send me a message, or even post what you're charting. Post your TA in the Discord, and then I'll look at it, and then, you know, I'll put in my 2 cents if it needs to be put in. If you're right on point, then I'll tell you you're right on point. What about Chia? Does anybody still do Chia? And if so, is anybody still profitable? You too, Cedric. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate you. Alright, y'all. You have a good rest of your week. Hopefully no more cryptos go to zero. Hopefully Bitcoin don't go to zero. Oh, Cedric, I do with only 26 terabyte. Holy shit. Oh, man. So, I mean, are you still making money off your plots then, or what's going on with them? I mean, is it still worth doing? I wish I would have done it right at the beginning when it first came out. Really wish I would have done it. Couldn't you rent space like off of Google or Amazon and set it up through there? That'd be cool too. I'm gonna look them up. I'm kind of curious to see. No kidding. $38, really. Dig Deep Miner, he still messes with Chia. Well, it must be worth something then if you guys are still doing it. I got real close to that 21 average and then deviated away. I almost got back up there to 46. If this is like the legit info on this, and like this is bottom, this is pretty good. It looks like it's making a floor at 38. So the longer it goes sideways, the better. Get up above these moving averages. Looking like $59 to $73 is going to be like one of the major areas to beat. If it can get up above there and close and make some support, I don't think it would take that long for it to zigzag back up. I have 90 terabyte ROI very early in the game. Well, good for you, Dig Deep Miner. That's awesome, man. Never sold a single coin, but right now it's not worthy anymore. Well, damn. Yeah, if you'd have got in early, that's awesome. Dig Deep already ROI'd on his. Well, alright, y'all. You stay safe. Happy trading. Stacked sats. Get into the DCA Discord. I'll let you in on the secret on the trading competition. Show you what to do. And get you a nice position on there. Why the hell did it do that? Get you a nice position on there. Win you an NFT. Win you some other coins. I bet you Mines of Darnia, I think it's called, will go live after the trading competition or sometime. I think my computer upstairs is on, and it keeps connecting. That's why it's doing this. But alright, y'all, you have a good night. Make sure you tune in on Friday for the FA Friday night streams. Mikkel does a show, I think, on Thursdays, and then Dig Deep into mining on Saturdays. Definitely tune into that. What up, Tech Man? Appreciate you for coming, brother, even though we're ending, but I'm glad you made it for the last couple seconds. Also, guys, here, let me see if I still got the link on here. Boom, I do. Go into the description, make you a TradingView account, use the free subscription, you don't need to pay one, then come back to this video, click that link in that live chat there that I put, and you will get the free DCA moving average crossover script. You guys need that tool. It's the one I'm using right now, one I use for everything. I give this away for free, so get over there, get a hold of that thing. Or you can message me in the Discord, and I'll just send you the link too if you don't want to go back through the YouTube and do all that bullcrap. But good night, Tanes. Good night, Golden Wolf, Techman, Cedric, Dig Deep Miner, Mikkel. All you guys, appreciate y'all for coming. Have a good night.